Okay, everybody. What a stage. What a winner. It's the man. I mean, I hate to say I told you so for the second day in a row, but I told you so in the preview that Julian Alaphilippe was going to win today's stage and go into the yellow jersey, and guess what happened? Today was the day with the 4 big climbs, 3 of which were categorized: the Turini, the Colmiane, the Col d'Ez, and le Col des Quatre Chemins. We saw a breakaway go off at the start of the day. The ride of the day, in my opinion, has to actually be Benoît Cosnefroy, who attacked a lot today, even on the final climb, and he will be wearing the maillot à pois tomorrow, the polka dot jersey. So kudos to him. The breakaway didn't last particularly long. They came back just after the descent of the Turini, before Jumbo-Visma put on the pace for the Col d'Ez. Things were starting to spice up. An early attack from Julian Alaphilippe at the very bottom of the climb brought Mark Hirschi across, the young rider from Sunweb, before we saw a weird crash. I know I said yesterday that the Lopez crash was the weirdest crash I've seen in a while, but Michał Kwiatkowski riding and completely wiping out Tom Dumoulin's wheel has to be up there as one of the more bizarre crashes that I've seen this year. After that, Adam Yates put in a huge attack, one that looked incredible for someone who was just going for stage wins, to bridge the gap over to Alaphilippe and Mark Hirschi at the front. Those 3 contended the bonus second sprint at the top of the Col des Quatre Chemins, and this is where I was raising some suspicions, because I thought that Yates would try to attack as much as he could. Yates could never beat Hirschi or Alaphilippe in a sprint. Then I thought Alaphilippe might want to do this on his own, because Hirschi is almost equal, if not better, than Alaphilippe in a regular sprint. However, all 3 managed to stay together whilst the peloton tried their very, very hardest to bring them back. They came back into Nice, they went past the Vieux-Port, and that was when the lead group started to look at each other and sort of play around a little bit, but the peloton were also chasing really, really hard. It was Adam Yates who was forced to lead this out, but which was a little bit predictable before Julian Alaphilippe launched his sprint. Mark Hirschi a little bit late, but it was still a decent sprint from the Swissman, the person from Switzerland, who finished in second place, and he will be wearing the white jersey for Sunweb tomorrow. The sprint behind was a close-fought affair, but it was won by Greg van Avermaet, the Olympic champion, ahead of Sergio Higuita. The yellow jersey is going to be worn by the man of the day, who isn't Benoît Cosnefroy, Julian Alaphilippe. And I'm so happy to see him wear this, because the weight of expectations on Alaphilippe's shoulders was immense coming into this year's Tour de France. Just because last year's Tour de France felt like a dream. Now he's finally got the ball rolling, and whether he's going for GC or stage wins we will soon find out. But at least Alaphilippe can hold the yellow jersey for a couple of days. Will he be in it after Orsia-Merlet? We'll have to find out. But the whole Alaphilippe project for the Tour de France is starting to fall in place, and it seemed like today was the obvious pick for that project to start. But just to fill you in, the yellow jersey is worn by Julian Alaphilippe, the green jersey will be worn by Peter Sagan, the maillot à pois, the polka dot jersey, is worn by Benoît Cosnefroy, and the white jersey is going to be worn by Mark Hirschi. Anyway, that's everything from the second stage of the Tour de France from Nice to Nice. Tomorrow we're going to be going from Nice to Sisteron. I've already previewed it on this channel, and tomorrow I'll be live on the Cycling Day YouTube channel with professional cyclist Brenton Jones of the Canyon Iceberg Squad. We'll be discussing what it's like to be a sprinter, live inside the professional peloton and so forth. So tune into that tomorrow, and that's everything, I think. So thank you for watching. I'm still not Caleb Ewan, and I'll see you later.